mining firm sorry for going through with destruction of 46,000 years old Aboriginal caves.
Here's a summary of the article.
AFP mining giant Rio Tinto has apologised for blowing up 46,000-year-old Aboriginal caves in Western Australia dating back to the last ice age. The Juakan Gorge Caves, in the Pilbara region, were destroyed last Sunday as Rio Tinto expanded an iron ore project agreed with the authorities. Many prehistoric artifacts have been found at the remote heritage site. "We are sorry for the distress we have caused," said Chris Salisbury, the firm's iron ore chief executive. The Anglo-Australian giant has many mining interests in Australia, including bauxite for aluminium, diamonds and uranium. Last week a PKKP representative, John Ashburton, said losing the site was a "devastating blow." There are less than a handful of known Aboriginal sites in Australia that are as old as this one. Its importance cannot be underestimated, Reuters news agency quoted him as saying.
This post received a score of 50,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
"We said we were sorry, geez, what else do you want?
What do we do when we break someone else's 46,000-year-old archaeological site? Pay for it? Heavens, no. We apologize. With nice, cheap words.
Heartfelt words of contrition and, oh what's that? Another place to dig, I mean after all they haven't used it in 46,000 years.
The ask for forgiveness, not permission mantra.
They had permission. It was known that there would be issues with the explosives, yet permission was still granted.
Weren't the caves found after they received permission? And 7 years passed and they blew it up anyway and then immediately said sorry even though they had 7 fucking years to think about it.
The caves were known about. There was an archaeology team that studied them in the in-between time and discovered extremely old artifacts. Some of the oldest evidence of human tools, I think they were tools, oldest evidence of something important ever found. And since permission was given before this, the law said new discoveries can't change mining rights. There is an amendment now being written to change that, but who knows what will happen. And it's too late for what is now lost.
I think it was oldest evidence of grinding tools.
Thank you. I dug up the article one read when this first happened. It has some in-depth information for those who missed it. Here is the relevant part, but there's more in the article. Also grinding tools were found there. He said plaited hair dating back 4,000 years was also recovered, believed to be part of a hair belt worn by traditional owners, and a kangaroo leg bone dating back 28,000 years which had been sharpened into a pointed tool. The oldest examples of bone technology found in Australia. Archaeologist Dr. Michael Slack found several staggering artifacts including Grindy. Greater than the oldest examples of bone technology. What a wonderful phrase.
Yeah, fuck these guys. It was a lengthy process only to eventually still have the site demolished, and now after the fact, 2020 hindsight says I'm so sorry? Pieces of shit, all of them.
Was there pushback against this before it happened? I seem to remember there was, but I might be wrong. This article makes it seem like they didn't know what they were doing, but that makes no sense if they'd been warned not to do it.
Yes, absolutely. There was a legal process to halt the destruction, but it started in 2013, and the significant findings were in 2014, so Rio Tinto took advantage of a loophole which meant the new findings couldn't be considered.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.